I think Zach worded it pretty well. Like Sykes is just saying like he just doesn't like speak very well. Main focus being around what pro players do is just completely all wrong. The main focus is not on Apex pros and what they do and what they stream. Main focus is on, does the org value the esport and the game enough to even consider joining it? That's the focus. How much money Apex pumps out? How much of that is Apex esports responsible for? You know what the NFL and NBA does, chat? Revenue sharing. Revenue sharing, chat. The NFL and NBA.
I'm good.
I mean, what they're saying is like true to an extent. I think Zach worded it pretty well. Like Sykes is just saying like basically like the way that Sykes is like portraying it, he just doesn't like speak very well, and it is kind of like he's giving off the impression that, oh, we shouldn't have to stream, we shouldn't have to do anything, it's our job to be a pro. Like Zach worded it pretty well, that even if you did all those things, if you streamed, if you put out TikToks, if you did this, did that, it doesn't matter. Like that wouldn't change orgs being like, holy shit, we should sign these guys. Like that just isn't a thing. That's why the main focus being around what pro players do is just completely all wrong. Because go look at any other major esport, and like the pros in those games don't stream. Like they just don't. Like, you know, some of them do. But just the focus of the problem is just completely all wrong. Like with these fucking dumb fucks that just like blame the pros fully, because it's just not a thing. Like it's like this narrative around Apex pros being lazy. Starboy, with that logic, right? I'm one of the people that is definitely part of the exception, right? Where like I stream literally constantly. I've put in thousands and thousands of hours streaming Apex, and even with that, why am I not constantly signed then? You know, with that logic. Last year, I came off a 7th place at LAN, which 7th place, top 7 in the world, and I didn't have a single org reach out to me interested. Why is that? The only org that reached out to us was Envy, and that was because I knew Hastro. And he liked me a lot. That was the only org. There was not a single other org prospect for us. With that logic, why is that the case then? Surely I should be a part of that group, you know, that, you know, oh, I stream, I put in the effort, I do this, I do that. Hey, why do I not get orgs knocking at my door then? That's like pretty much the point of, that's why the main focus is not on Apex pros and what they do and what they stream. Main focus is on, does the org value the esport and the game enough to even consider joining it? That's the focus. With every single org, they don't look at the game and be like, oh, well, these pros aren't streaming enough. And then they're like, oh, okay, we're just not going to join the game. No. If the game has good org support and it is valuable to an esports organization, they're going to look at the game and be like, okay, we need to get a team. Okay, who do we need to get? It's not the other way around. It's not, oh, you know, the game has really shitty org support. All right, let's see who we can get in the game that actually streams. Like, no, that's not a thing. Like, they just won't even consider it. That's like the behind the scenes that, you know, a lot of people don't see. That's why you have all these orgs just exiting Apex. Like, because the game is not worth it for them to be in. Like, you know, it's not the fucking pros that aren't worth, like, you guys are talking about they don't badmouth the NFL. Like, brother, come on now. We're not even talking about the same fucking stratosphere. Bro, if you're getting paid millions of dollars,
yeah.
are you gonna sit there and be
guy walking to
badmouthing?
right now?
Now, if the NFL didn't have, if the NFL teams weren't signing players and weren't fucking
they might be in the middle of the open,
players,
that might be a
like if there was no
right
money
there,
for them to pay,
3,
like,
2,
bro,
1.
you know what the
top
NFL
of
and
me.
NBA does, chat?
Checking.
Revenue sharing.
Alright, we can go.
Revenue sharing, chat.
You want to
The
excel? I have to,
NFL
by
and
the
NBA.
I'm good.
Revenue sharing. You know why? Because some of the markets of some of the teams don't make as much money as the other ones. How are they going to ever have good teams? I talk about the NFL with revenue sharing, and then people say, yeah, but that's not comparable to Apex. All the you guys in chat are the ones trying to compare the NFL to fucking Apex. Not me. Not me. They're like not even in the same fucking stratosphere of comparison. That was the point I was trying to make. Apex needs to have revenue first. Bro, Apex Legends revenue.
There we go, Daddy.
As of March 2024, Apex Legends has had generated 3.4 billion in lifetime net bookings since its launch. Bro, are you guys like, do you guys not understand how much money Apex pumps out? Like that's why this conversation just like gives me fucking brainworms. How much of that is Apex esports responsible for? Definitely a good percentage, considering the most viewership and popularity the game has ever had is through esports, which makes people care about the game, which makes people spend money on skins. Apex's viewership has always been the highest when esports is going on. That's literally just a known fact. I don't know if viewership really matters for Apex. See, this is why like I just can't have these conversations with people, bro. Like that is like the worst take and opinion you could ever have. You don't know if viewership matters for Apex. Do you not understand like the way that relevance and popularity works in the gaming community and like just gaming in general? The most successful games have the most viewership because the most new people can watch and then play the game and buy skins and spend money on the game. That's just like the worst point you could have made right now. Apex has a large player base even when viewership is low. Brother, I don't even know what to tell you. How many players do the Cowboys have in the top 100? They literally only have. No, I think they had fucking Tyler Smith as well, right? I think it was CD Lamb, Micah. Wait, Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith is definitely on here. Has he already been? No, he hasn't. He's probably gonna be up there, I guess. Oh no, Dak's on here too. Dak was still number 79. Okay. All right. Let's just do this just to, I guess, prove you wrong once again. All right. Okay, here we go. Apex Legends, average viewership, last 7 days. Last 7 days, 25,555. The finals, the game you're talking about, didn't even make the list. Yeah. I mean, you're just picking one time where the game has more viewers and then saying that, like, that's proving your point. Like, bro, come on. Like, every opinion you're saying right now is just, like, completely wrong, brother. This is why I hate these conversations, because it's like people just want to put their opinion out there. I don't care. Everyone can have their own opinion, but it's like, fucking hell, bro. How can you be, like, so wrong about shit? Like, and still, like, want to talk? Yeah, gaming, but the problem is like, esports, at its core, what a lot of people have been talking about, esports in the present day
Lock in.
is not profitable itself, because, for example, the organizations in Apex Legends, they don't profit from the game success.
You gotta take more advantage.
They only profit from the team either being extremely successful, and even if you literally win every tournament, it's very hard for the
advantage
org to make money, because it's a small percentage of prize money. It's just like, it's just a bad business model, like with the way that game publishers just like have the complete control, which is why Apex, for example,
that was like
is really bad for organizations.
Right now.